Game two is
Game
in
two.
full swing. Let's go.
Let's go. Game is up. All right, we got ourselves a Rossalimo, probably.
It's a bit of a freestyle Rossalimo. Start as a Rossalimo.
Yeah.
Magnus plays this funky move e5. Also, Chobava favorite, so this should be right up your alley. Hans goes knight c3, d6.
A very nice game with pushing the G pawn at some point using the same type of idea. So he's playing quickly too as well. Playing quickly. He likes these type of positions. Apparently that was a miss. Is that what that's called? With the X there?
Compy doesn't like this knight d4 move, but what does he know? Generally,
Right.
this is a fight for the central square. That's why white does all this funky knight maneuvering. He wants to exchange this knight and then take full control of this square, which of course black can no longer cover with pawns. That's the difference in black's and white's position. White can still kick this knight out if one day, let's say he takes, puts the knight on d5, he can go c3, push this knight back. Well, black doesn't have that luxury. So Magnus prepares some other means, like b5,
B5,
to get
yeah.
some counterplay.
B5, yeah, definitely. We got to move, and he takes one f6. Bishop takes. Okay, d5 square is white's. He says, "I'm going knight d5." b5 can be played. It is played.
Hang on, b5 is this a mistake? A takes b, and after
And
a
rook
takes
a8,
b,
knight
you
f6.
get the double pawns
Oh,
here.
the hit they reaction! Magnus is not happy, bro.
What happened? He shook his head. I think you just missed that AB, rook a8, queen a8, and knight f6, and his king is all messed up.
He is not happy. My goodness, it's kind of like
wow.
Hans gets under his skin in a way. It happens, and it usually happens with Hans. Here we go, time and time again here, guys.
And I don't think it's just the history, but also the way Hans carries himself. He's saying I'm always happy to play Magnus, and he's dodging me, and so on. And yeah, this must be very, very tricky. Still, uncharacteristic for sure. Bishop a5, Hans now seriously better, because Magnus did not intend this knight takes b5 operation. Now Hans has everything he could wish for. Active pieces, better pawn structure.
From a Sicilian, he got himself like he's very good with the Italian game with white, and he likes these knight c3 lines too as well. So it just kind of worked out here, especially with Magnus with knight b5. So yeah, he just has a great position, as you mentioned here. And now Magnus, what's his time at? He's down 140, so they're around the same. Not too bad, but Hans is up.
Yeah, I play a move like c3, just make sure this knight never jumps. Controlling a bunch of squares looks very unpleasant. Let's see what Hans comes up with. Thinking. Oh, the pressure is on Hans just a little bit. He has a good position, but Magnus making moves quickly. Magnus' tilt is over. Magnus now just trying to hang in there. Hans has to come up with an idea. Goes queen h5, very direct. Hits the bishop. Hints that the king might be in some trouble. And, he didn't hang the bishop. He goes back to d8. Peter gives double question mark. That sounds a little harsh. I don't understand. This move is not blundering anything. White is better. He can go f4, take and go c3. But I don't understand the double question mark. Relax a little, engine.
Relax. F4, he's breaking open here. Hans is trying to start some type of kingside attack, as you can see. Maybe f6. That is not an attractive move at all.
Nah, you gotta do it, though. You need some space. For this bishop, gotta stabilize. Go f6. I don't think. The problem is this knight on b5. It's such a clumsy square. It moves. This pawn is always dropping as well. So probably Magnus calculating some knight d4 business if after c3 he has something. But it looks like it's not there.
All right.
Maybe. Hey, it goes f6, which is normal.
Yeah, f6. It's disgusting. I don't want to play it, but yeah, we have to break the bishop back and like defend, stay solid. It's gross, but we got to do what we got to do.
Gotta. Let's see how Hans proceeds. I don't see such an obvious idea. I don't think you push the pawn here. Then yeah, black won't be checkmated. This is not a King's Indian. That should help. He could just take the pawn in the middle and try to double his rooks here. I don't know. Yeah, he does take. Magnus will have to take with the D pawn, because if he takes with the F pawn, there was some tactics. You exchange, you jump. Sorry, this is Blitz, so I can't show a lot of lines here. He goes D takes E, and at least now black is a square for his knight.
Can he try knight f4, or is that too much? Knight f4, bishop c4, knight g6, king g8.
Funky.
Knight f4 is something.
I can take, maybe, no, ef, bishop e6, and then,
right.
Some move, knight d4, queen d4.
Yeah. Okay, so king h2, getting out the way. No funky business yet.
Knight d6, the knight finally has a square to jump to. b3, stabilizing. Hans still a bit better, but Magnus is not giving in, obviously. Tries to get rid of his weak pawn. Hans is down on the clock now. 15 seconds. Tries to simplify.
In game. Magnus have a little bit of time.
If he forces this exchange, his knight can always jump back to this comfy square. But now is a decision. He takes with this pawn. Doesn't want Magnus to have a passer, but he allows the queen in.
And
the knight
pawn is hanging.
Knight jumps to the edge of the board. Knight wanted to chill in the center, but after queen d2, he can't do that because this pawn was loose. Magnus takes, Hans takes.
The queen.
He likes his endgames.
I tell you, like, it's funny how he likes endgames a lot. I've just seen this time and time again. He will play endgames even against Magnus.
Yeah, white is fine. I'm not sure if he's much better, but this pawn is still a little weak. Yeah, this is a nice move. Covers his own pawn. Prepares to target this guy. Hans. It's just good.
We have a result. They say Nepo beats Merzen.
Oh.
Nepo beats Merzen. And Lagnell beats Yip. Whoa! Wait, what's up with this bar, Jan? I looked away for a second.
Hang on. The results distracted us, and we don't look for a second. Hans takes the pawn. Is this winning? This looks very close to winning. Although Compy says giving up the knight actually gave Magnus some hope again. But in practice with the two passers. Hang on, what's going on here?
Oh, he grabbed a pawn back!
But he gets both of his rooks to the 7th. And he might get this g7 pawn. This is still unpleasant.
Is he just made it?
Wait, e6.
No, rook takes g7, okay.
As well.
Oh my goodness, rook c6.
This is all too much. Checkmate!
Oh, he's made it!
Blundered mate and won!
Oh my goodness! Hans Niemann!
Hans living rent-free in Magnus Carlsen's head. I don't think that was possible, but this is not typical for Magnus Carlsen. What a great game by Hans. Niemann takes the lead here.